3, 2, 1. I buy faulty electronic items, attempt to fix them, and make a profit. I managed to pick up this Nintendo Switch Lite for a total of £35. You'll never, ever, ever see me do this again on a profit or loss video. But that smells absolutely fantastic. Joey, what are you talking about? Old Spice. This is the best smelling Nintendo Switch Lite I think I've ever held in my hands. The eBay listing states, handheld system, blue Nintendo Switch Lite, spares or repairs. And then the description says, faulty Switch Lite not working. I've got no idea what the situation is with this. So let's just go ahead and check the port. I'm assuming it's going to be a no power, because that's what 90% of Nintendo Switches are. Hopefully, not a blue light of death. Okay, we're going to take our trusty old Paul Daniels ammeter up here in the top right-hand corner of the screen right now. And I'm going to plug this in and see what draw we get. There we go. All right. 60 milliamps, 43. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We're having a party. I'm drawing 15 volts at 0 milliamps. What's going on there? Let's take it out and put it back in. What's weird is that we get a draw initially. You see that? 50, 60, and then we have a party. Oh, okay, we have a new battery. That's a completely and utterly butterly different battery. That's not an original Switch Lite battery. Oh my gosh. What on earth has happened with the battery connector? Lord glove. It looks like somebody has tried to replace a battery or something and accidentally ripped it entirely off the board. But initial looks is just that we need to replace this battery connector. First things first, we actually need to clean up this little bit of a mess that we have. Give this a clean. I think they've used glue, haven't they? Yeah, they have. They've used something to stick it down, I think. A tiny bit of flux, not too much here. What I'm going to do is just put it over the main joints. Drop that on in place, which is I've done all right there. That's a very, very lucky drop. There we go. And then when we go to flow the heat underneath, it was just going to pull it in 70% airflow at 450 degrees Celsius. You can see there that those pins are soldered perfectly. Let's put it back in the chassis and see if the battery actually works. Right, plug in the battery. That seemed to plug in okay. That goes in fine as well. All right, turn it over. Right, are you going to work? What a nice little fix that'll be. I've never had that. 3, 2, 1. Okay, 120. Show us something. Yeah, there we go. So this is indeed a flat battery. So I imagine what's happened is that they've played this. They've glued it back down. The battery's been maybe half or fully charged. And then that battery has ran out and they've gone, it now doesn't work. Anytime I've listed a Switch Lite, they go instantly for 90. So why not try 95?